fellows, Anna has a new crazy idea. She just take her camera, a small bag, and decided to go somewhere. And today I am in Poland and I am going to start a new project, or that's to say that I am going to continue my project traveling around Europe and showing you some funny films about Anne and her adventures with her camera and photo camera. So we will see a lot of interesting places. I am going to understand mountains. So see you tomorrow morning somewhere in the mountains. Ha-ho!
All around the world, mountains rise up out of the landscape, reaching high into the sky. These mountains have always held an irresistible attraction. They represent impossible challenges, insurmountable obstacles that dare to be submitted. To overcome these beautiful peaks is to prove oneself capable of great feats of both physical and mental endurance. For some, climbing mountains can be a lifelong dedication. For others, mountains can be symbolic for the day-to-day challenges encountered in our lives. Either way, these perilous yet majestic landforms continue to hold a position of awe and wonderment in our lives.
Who would like a coffee with Andro at the mountains?
When you are hungry for attractions or some food, you should go to the city center. There you will find a lot of interesting places and even some fun.
Your impressions? Are you a first time at Zakopane?
No, this is the second time and I am very happy that I can be here again.
Aren't you cold?
I am cold.
Time to eat! Today in our menu is mushroom soup, vareniki, yum yum. And again mushroom soup with noodles this time. And also some mushrooms baked in a frying pan. And the meat baked on an open fire. When you are looking at this couple, you feel also a little bit hungry. They are eating in a very attractive way, I confess. During the food needs several components: a good atmosphere, a good partner, and a nice place where you can enjoy the food and relax well.
And right now I am going to make a call. I am picking up and then dialing your number, my dear little fellows, and telling you hello. By the way, dear little fellows, do you know how to prepare coffee? Polish, typical coffee. Well, right now we would like to prepare a coffee. You should prepare a cup. By the way, this can be a good cup. Putting green beet coffee into your cup. Shut. Boiled water. It should be not more than 95 degrees. Pouring. Shut. A little plate. Covering it and leaving to cool for 4 minutes only. That will be a typical Polish coffee. 4 minutes, enjoy your coffee. By the way, we are in Poland. I love you, dear little fellows.
We are at the Tatra National Park. I decided to use a car to go to Morskie Oko. However, you can walk there for approximately 9 kilometers. So for the hikers who likes adventures, the road is free for you. But I am on a horse! Yoo-hoo! A long time ago, here were only forests, fields and meadows. A noble Polish gentleman, who called himself C, lived here. They had a pretty daughter. Once upon a time, one Hungarian prince fell in love with her and asked her father for her hand. However, such marriage was not meant to be, since the prince was not at all. Once he had been called to set out with the king on a military expedition. Before setting off, C had locked his daughter in the monastery and threatened to curse her if she would disobey his order and run away with the prince. His daughter became reconciled with her lot. Thus, Prince was not ready to give up. He decided to conquer his beloved girl's heart with the help of jewels. Forest fairies who saw all his presents predicted that Prince would be rich soon and decided to help him. They showed him a secret path to the castle. Shortly afterwards, Prince, together with his powerful army, had conquered the castle on the top of the hill and married the girl. Unfortunately, C did not come back from his military mission, and his daughter cried so long and desperately that her tears became a lake. Everybody has its own mountain to conquer. So does Anne. We are at the Kasprowy Wierch, very high mountain, more than 2,000 meters. I didn't know what this mountain is until I faced this one, the highest I have ever imagined. As if this mountain has eyes, it would look at me and sing, "Hey, you are so small there." It would be right to compare this mountain with my dream. They are both impossible to reach. They are both too distant and powerful. I feel so tiny next to them, and yet so devoted. They both have a huge control over my life. They dictate their rules and invade my space.
Good evening, my dear little fellows. We are still in Zakopanem, and right now Anna is going to give you a lesson of billiard. Are you ready to play this game? Or not?
A very nice city situated in the southern part of Poland, almost at the border between Slovakia and Poland, attracts every hiker's attention. You will find there are so many roads to walk and so many breathtaking views to capture. For centuries, the castle was a border post with Hungary. Yet when the Turkish menace reached its peak 500 years ago, a deal was done at Niedzica that made this region a Polish protectorate. However, the owners of the castle remained Hungarian right up until the middle of the Second World War. The legends about this castle are indeed rather fantastic. Most famous is the tale of the lost Montezuma treasure. During the 16th century, a relative of one of Niedzica's owners traveled to the New World and became embroiled in the troubles of the conquistadors. He fell in love with the daughter of the last king, Tupac Amar II, who was himself murdered by the Spaniards after rebelling against the invaders. However, the sacred scrolls of the Incas had been handed down to the princess, who then fled to Hungary with her new husband. The notion that Inca treasure lies hidden somewhere in the depths of the castle is still cherished today.
And so, my dear little fellows, the journey at Zakopane is coming to its end, and Anna is coming back to her studio, where she will be dealing with editing of her film for you. An amazing journey, and I like this very much. I also hope that you like this. You can invite me to one of your cities, and I will take my small bag with my cameras and will come to you. So be ready, somewhere Andro can come and shoot you. I was happy to see you and talk to you, my dear little fellows. See you in my next film. Bye!